at him. We got armies going.
All
I
right.
think it's the first time we've actually had armies going.
Really?
Yeah, usually it doesn't happen, but I think it's because it's Embo. He just butted in and said, "Hey, I'm going."
I'm fucking. You think Dags can stop him? Are you kidding me?
Look, this is
Dags doesn't run its tourney.
surely the all.
Oh yeah, of course.
Alright, so we got the just throw it out.
Yeah.
Jumping around.
Like, I know he said he has a high skill ceiling, but like, I don't know what the fuck this character does until you like land a hit, and then it just converts into death, and I'm like, ah, yes. Makes sense. Alright. I do like how OrcaShmorka is playing it, because he's like staying on top of him and not letting him get his boomerang out, getting his arrows out and shit like that. That's what you really gotta do. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
What he does well when he plays his speed is try to miss it.
Yep.
Try and just fish for that. I'll be out of
I'm not seeing a lot of Nair, which is interesting, because that move is cracked. That move's absurd. Yeah. Oh yeah, Nair, back air. Yeah, exactly. It's completely safe, and then you've got like back air too, which confirms into stuff like this. Like you actually read as didn't read the no jump. Alright. I'm not a huge fan of like full hops in unless you're like going for hard read, and I don't feel like there's been enough data yeah, exactly, like because yeah, exactly, because if they just roll, you've just given up all of your stage control. Yeah. Especially with Young Link, when you can do so much like tricky shit, you can stand at roll distance and grab them. So like you don't really need to commit to that jump. Yeah. And you got so much space to like dash back. Like if Joker has a lot of airspeed, but like you can always just dash back on Town and City and just like keep that stage control. Oh, gimped! Back air one! Back air one, and then didn't connect the back air, and then I think it air dodged. Might have air dodged.
Now that you mention it, I'm seeing it's like, right, just now drop down there and he caught it.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's also about the timing. Like, there's not a lot of parries going on, but it's like you can really trick someone up by like the nair is so quick. If you just like nair on someone's shield, it's so much like you don't hear the whoosh, whoosh, kind of like the sword. You don't see the animation. Like it's yeah, exactly right. And then you can like dash back, grab or whatever, and it can. It's more than just like fair is. I like to use fair. It's like I can mix up my moves, and it's harder to see what I'm doing. Yeah. I think this is where Young Link will be like most comfortable, right? Is where there's no platforms and you can just cover so much space. You have to jump over my arrow. You have to like look how fast that is. Like the boomerang into arrow. The guy had to perma shield. Yeah, I think Embo needs to maybe needs to try and jump and go for that tether recovery a little bit more. Because he's been punished twice for doing it, but we'll see if. Yeah, I feel like after the second time, right? It's like. Yeah. Oh, that's really unlucky. I think that was just like slightly outspaced. That was a good read. Good double jump read. Nice resets. Yeah. It's just an extra little bit of ticker damage, yeah. I'm not a huge fan of that. I would think you would rather just like keep all of your buy your like you have so many frames, right? If that is air dodged, you've lost your advantage. And even if it's not, it's only a little bit of damage and you're in the same state. But that's a good lands with the dare. Yeah. Yeah. It's it's just like when, especially in like stages like this where there's currently like no platforms to land on, you'd rather just like catch a landing, right? You'd just extend your lead even more. Yeah. Nice parry. That's like probably the only one of the best ways to punish that down air is because like when you parry it, they just like land into the ground. And you're like, aha, you weren't expecting that, were you? And then you're dead.
Alright, so OrcaShmorka being from losers bracket, so
That's pretty solid, right? It's like, I assume OrcaShmorka must have lost to Embo at some point. Unless he got like knocked into... And then unless he got like knocked really early into it, but
I'm not gonna bother.
yeah, we're not gonna fuck with it. It's fine. We'll assume
Assume,
for the narrative, of course. It was a 3-2 game 5 set.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, didn't see it on the screen. So
see if you can see. Alright, back to Town City.
I can respect it. I think both of these players, like obviously, Preston has got OrcaShmorka's got like the results based analysis. Like he's already took a game on it.
Kinda like,
That's a good. I like that ledge trap. Unfortunately, it just didn't confirm off it. But like, exactly right.
there's 2 bombs here, surely.
You always gotta respect like when people try stuff that they haven't like perfected in bracket with that kind of stuff. Like, cause that's like a good trap, right? I see Jadizzle I think do that quite a bit. Yeah, I think.
A lot of different pitch guard situations from Embo that we just won't see once again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the double bounce. I can't believe it. That's so absurd.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's the nair. Okay, very nice. Nice. Especially on these platforms, right, where you can just fade back your nair, you can fade through with the nair. It's so much. It's when you're trying to like perfectly. Ooh, Jesus. When you're trying to perfectly space your like forward air, it's super predictable, right? You can tell exactly where you're gonna try and want to hit the shield. You're gonna want to space it. With the nair, you can hit it from literally anywhere. So you can like, you can act like you're gonna forward air on the bottom of their shield and just nair through them and then punish them for it. Nice roll read.
Okay, off stage. He went for the D1, but Embo
Yeah.
did go a little bit out.
No, but did use his jump, so he went a little bit. He managed to like change his altitude, right? Somehow lived. Jeez, big surprise that happened on like Town and City, right? Oh my God, that's such a harsh angle. Nice air dodge. See, that nair's so good. It's so good. Especially with like Young Link's airspeed, it's like all of Young Link, like Young Link.
Oh, Embo saying,
I can nair.
I can do that.
Yeah, very nice. Like 6 kicks are just so good at blocking tether recoveries. You just know exactly where they're coming up from. You're gonna run into my leg.
Yeah.
No, reset hasn't happened. It's just we can't put losers. OrcaShmorka is on losers side though.
Okay, sweet. Also see. Keep it high.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, it's good to see, obviously, that it's
Yeah, I think Embo definitely has so much more control over this game now that he's that was a really good full hop. If he, I think if he,
as a player, I know Embo, he does think well. He does think about adapting to what he wants.
that was good up B. But yeah, like you can see how much this stage is just dominant for Young Link. Like I think the game 1 might have just been like a little bit of needed a little bit of a breather to like calm himself down. But like you can see, he's just using all of his space, right? And like Joker's doesn't really have many bad stages, I would assume, right? It's like you can basically make him work on anything.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of any.
No, we're good.
I think we might have got an audio just in case.
Alright.
Refresh.
Deactivate, reactivate, yeah. Good catch.
Let's go, Oscar. That's right. That's right.
So 1-1.
Alright, where are we going to see?
I did not, but we can see on the instant replay screen. A little bit desynced, yeah.
Probably just gonna keep going down everything.
That's yeah. I'm
Everyone's gonna be unhappy.
yeah. Clearly, OrcaShmorka thinks that he can like still make it work. I think if you keep the pressure on, like the extra stage space can obviously work super well for Joker. Joker has like some of the best stage control in the game with nair and back air and fade back. Fuck, I can't remember any of the news. Side B. We have plenty of time, I think. We have
8:50.
losers finals and the grand finals. Yeah. Might be pushing it if we get like a full reset, like 10-game reset, but it's fine. Yeah. No, I meant on the grand finals. Yeah. But you can see how much like pressure Arsene is exuding. Like Embo's doing well at keeping it at a distance here, but like, like he gets in and there's just so much space that's just covered by Arsene. He's using these counters a lot more now. Like Embo might have to think a bit carefully about the way he's like shooting his projectiles super close to it. The full hop read, just like double jumped down as. I think he could have like maybe taken that a bit further when he got the jump, but yeah. He obviously just didn't expect the jump there. But you really gotta like be ready to react to those, right? It makes edge guarding so much easier when you catch these jumps. Exactly. You should be dead here. Yeah. Exactly, right? I love his like use of like full hop, short hop nair that like slides over the top of the slides over the top of the I mean, it's not the worst thing. You still reset your invincibility once you get hit by light. But yeah, the nair, like you can see the Joker like shifts his body over over the top of the flame arrow. Nice grab, sheesh. It always feels so sick when they like grab the like just raw up B and just catch someone. Alright. I think this is pretty good Arsene timing. He can wrap up a bit of damage and then like, yeah. I want to see a little bit more side B, honestly. Like I don't know super hard how it interacts, like the Arsene side B with yeah, with all the like the projectiles and stuff, but I can assume he can beat some of them out maybe. Oh, but it gives you so much space. Like it's such a non-committal option, and like the explosion there, it just like cuts him off from the rest of the stage. Nice gun movement, actually. Yeah, he's getting in a lot more now. I think Embo is struggling a little bit with like he's focusing too much on like his projectiles rather than keeping him out with the projectiles. He's just kind of throwing them. Yeah, exactly. Like I want to get my confirms. I want to get my combos. Especially when you get to these percents and it's like, I really wish you would die at 140.
Yeah.
Like I wish you.
Just, like,
Exactly. And that's like where like the skill floor of Young Link really is, right? 1-1. Right. I think that's the only very consistent stray kill move that you really have. Like you everything else is just, oh wow. Bit of a weird punish, but I think he was committed to the down gun anyway, so just like he is. He's making it work. He's keeping him out a lot more, I think. He's using his shield a lot better in my opinion. Nice forward air to catch the jump. Maybe this did go to 5 games. Yeah, full reset. Maybe this did go to 5 games, or whatever it went to. 3 games.
Everyone is not happy about that. Only because we just not worried about tons.
Nobody cares about the Dags reset.
Alright, town, probably.
Probably.
I'd love to just see this go to like Battlefield and see how that
Hey, bro, I couldn't. Nah, we're back to time. Okay, game 4 town? Yeah. Game 4 town of the set. Oh, that's a jump. Okay. Yeah. I think optimizing Joker is just realizing when that's going to catch the jump and just cancelling the gun a little bit earlier and maybe falling with the nair. It's 0-0 because it's game. It's yeah. because it's game 3. He's really exuding this pressure, like, which is really good. Like, compared to. Yeah. He's playing this well. Like, getting back on stage in that position is actually pretty hard, especially. Oh yeah, very nice. Not much I think you could have really done there. I don't think Tether would have reached. Alright. Let's see if Embo, like, because OrcaShmorka is, like, falling with Nair a lot when he has a lot of space, rather than air dodging. So if, sheesh. Big commitment to grab. Exactly. You gotta use it sometimes, right? Like, yeah, he had the right idea there, but, like, you gotta use that tether sometimes, even though it's dog shit. It's the same thing with, like, ZSS. Yeah. Although I think with how much shield pressure Young Link goes on, you don't need to grab that much. Mainly in, like, when they're cornered kind of positions. Because you can, like, just hit so many buttons on their shield. That'd be cool. Are you planning on going to BAM? Right. It's where Phantom last year was like a great experience. I totally recommend the out of state majors. Right, so you might have caught the end of Phantom.
Yeah, I wasn't watching. I didn't watch Phantom.
Right.
Like, we get to one tournament and then
I would consider it like Dax's big breakout tournament, considering he nearly nearly took a game off Wizzy, I believe, Dark Wizzy, and then he got top 30. He got 33rd, which is pretty nuts. But like he had a stream game with Dark Wizzy, and it was the whole crowd was just absolutely going apeshit. Say there was like and I don't think Wizzy dropped many other games. Exactly, Dax was like a kid. It was like I think a pool game. I think it was the last pool game, and they brought them on stream, and it was just absolute. Like the crowd was just fucking electric for it. It was crazy. It was nuts. and considering how dominant Wizzy was, just like looking back and realizing how well Dax did was like crazy. Nice. Can we get it back here? Ah. No, it's yeah. Grand Emmy's grand. He was winner's side, but now we're in a full reset. Big swing.
Dude, we're waiting for him, but it's
I think I'd have to ask. He probably remembers, but I think he got 33rd. I think Kyra got 17th too, Spamage. So Gold Coast really did well at that tournament, I think.
yeah, James, this is a reset, so Oscar's coming.
Nice back air. Nice. All right.
But yeah, I feel
So damn,
like
Orca must have found something between these two sets.
work something out.
Yeah.
So 1-0.
But now it's 2 stocks, so I think Orca's like pulling in a lead here. He's figured something out. He's figured out how to like.
See if Embo can figure something out back.
I think maybe just like trying to, because there's a lot of like aggression. There's a lot of brute forcing from Joker, which you can do with Joker. Obviously, you've got super safe moves. But if you can maybe try to like bait some of these like aggressive landings out and all of this stuff, bait out these full hops and then just like anti-air them. Anti-airing the full hops is like the best way to shut down this kind of playstyle, right? It's like throw your boomerang out and then just like forward air the jump.
Alright, same old, same old.
Back to town.
I really want to see if we just do some on the stage.
Yeah, maybe you will if we. I mean, this is the. That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Let's go, Oscar!
It would be. Do we have it here? I don't think we have the link.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's usually just
Oh, there we go.
GCFC.
Ah, no, it wouldn't be GCFC 14.
It's probably like GCFC 8.
I think it's AM because we couldn't get A or something like that.
Yeah,
I think if you go to the challenge link,
hold on,
would it be in the same one as
Go
this?
to Dags's, yeah, go to Dags.
I'll drop that real quick. Yeah, I think it might be GCFC.
Good first stop.
Oh, what a punish! Yeah, these good ant. I mean, it was a reverse anti-air, but it's an anti-air nonetheless.
So tournament.
Because to be fair, I don't think Dags could get just A or anything like that.
It is not off.
I think it's. Is that not it?
Oh, you clicked it. Okay.
Nope, that is not it.
No, that's last week's.
I don't think.
I don't know where the bracket is.
I'm fucking lost. I give up.
There is no
Just
bracket.
do whatever Adam tells you to do.
TBD.
Very good. Yeah, 2-0 to OrcaShmorka. I mean, to Embo last game. But he beat OrcaShmorka 2-0 in the game 1. So. But Embo does have a lead. So he's doing a little bit more trying to box with Joker, I think, a little bit more, because it's weird, but when you put in a mindset of just like, I want to throw projectiles, I want to get my confirms, you can really like put yourself in a corner when you're playing a zoner. You can really feel yourself getting pressured.
I know exactly what that's. Run back to the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just-
No, it's best of 3. There's a reset.
Oh, I hit Abby's grand.
Yeah. Best of 5.
Right.
The reset score was 2-1, I think.
It's 2-1.
But yeah, once like you get in the mindset when you're playing a projectile, like you pressure yourself because you're like not hitting these projectiles and they feel like you're just like on top of you all the time. But when you switch it up and you try to box a little bit more, it can really feel like you regain that kind of control, right? At the very least, to like just know how it feels, right? It gives you more experience in those kind of situations. Couldn't get the drag down. I think he either wanted the drag down or wanted the forward air. They played best of 3, so it's a 2-1. So it's actually gone more in the way of OrcaShmorka now. Give me baked goods. Give me the tip top.
Baked goods is coming. I understand. I get it. I want to watch more baked goods.
Oh, unfortunate grab.
He's just throwing his arrows across the stage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's just trading with these like these ahas. He's actually juggling him. Forward throw will kill, I think. I think he needs to just don't go for the grab. Nice. There we go. Yeah. I mean,
Now when he's getting those arrows, he's going to do something.
like, Young Link is such an explosive character, right? You can either like 0 to death someone or you could just never kill them, right? It's like, it's so fluctuating. It feels like a heavyweight, except you're not playing a heavyweight. You're playing a character that requires you to. Nice! Oh, if that would have confirmed, that would have been dirty.
Has to jump out of shit.
Oh, force the jump. Using that extra platform to. Oh, unfortunate. Didn't get like the drag down part. Just like sent him into a tech chase.
That's really interesting. You get this situation where it's like he jumps over an arrow, boomerang's coming back, it's like, oh, what do I do?
Big F smash. Reed. GG's.
GG's to OrcaShmorka winning probably his first Emmys, I imagine.
Yeah, I'd imagine. Yeah, well played. And coming back from like a 0-2 in winners finals.
With the 2-0 in the semis, so yeah, good work.
Why? Oh well, just lose.
Who am I to say?
Is that your fault for putting Amis on stream, or is that your fault for playing Wii Fit Trainer? Because we're going the long count.